Hey there. We're starting a new game. It's called Metal Max Returns, which I want to say you've never heard of it, but there's always someone on this damn channel who's like, I've played it. It's a remake of an old Nintendo game called Metal Max, which was like it's a wacky, non-linear sort of post-apocalyptic RPG. You drive tanks, really wacky. But it's a Nintendo game, so of course it looks a little ugly. I like this one, the remaster. I played this game several years ago. I made it most of the way through, so I'm pretty confident we'll be able to beat this. But I didn't know about this game. I was at the... I'll tell a story before we start. I was at the game store one day, and I saw this Weeb game on the shelf. It was called Metal Saga. It was like, you know, Weeby anime characters, and I was like, oh, Weeb shit. Better check this out. I looked in the back, I'm like, you drive tanks? That's crazy. So I bought it, and I have it, Metal Saga on the PlayStation 2. It's a fun game. And if I remember correctly, they lost the rights to Metal Max, so they made a spin-off. Just different enough to not get sued, but basically the exact same game. And then afterwards, I learned about the original Metal Max, specifically this remake, Metal Max Returns, which it's fun. It's a post-apocalyptic game, but it doesn't particularly take itself too seriously, so it gets a little weird sometimes. And this is on the Super Nintendo, but it's like very late Super Nintendo. So it kind of looks like a Game Boy Advance game. Let's hop in. Yeah, 1995, very, very late. Is this related to Metal Saga on the PS2? You better have just joined, because I just told a story all about it, Fat Cow. Let's delete my other save. 27 hours in. Let's make a new game, though. Slot 1. We'll call ourselves TTA. There's not enough characters to call ourselves, my dude. To answer your question, Fat Cow, because I'm so nice, is Metal Saga's... I'm sold on it. I'm sold on Maidu. Metal Saga is just a carbon copy of Metal Max because they didn't have the rights to Metal Max anymore. And I think there's also another Metal Max / Saga game on PS4, which I haven't played. But that one looks neat, and there's a Metal Max 3 on Game Boy DS, I think, which looks really neat. Why not dick or dong or ass? I mean, I was legitimately contemplating fart, but I'm sold on Maidu. So we're gonna have to go with Maidu, I'm afraid. It's not a very story-heavy game. NPCs will probably talk to me a handful of times. It's almost like a Saga game, as far as, like, you just sort of... there's your shit, go into the world, find the final boss. Finn. What? You want to become a monster hunter? Haven't you given up on that pipe dream yet, Maidu? Father, don't get angry, hear him out. Don't interfere, girl. How many times have I told you about the value of honest living? Why don't you get it, you bloody idiot? You're a disgrace. I'm disowning you. Go stumble around out in the cold a bit. Maybe that'll cool off that hot head of yours. Get lost. Scram. I don't give a damn where you go. Ooh! And then came the dawn. What's up, kiddo? Been making trouble again? Your old man gave you the boot? I'm going to become a monster hunter, and the first thing I do is sleep on the ground outside my house. What do we got here? We're in the town of Leo Rad. Experience needed for next level. My dude requires 10. Alright, computer off. Input error. So yeah, the cornerstone, I suppose, of Metal Max is that you fight in tanks, and they become more powerful than your actual character. So you're trying to find the different vehicles, and then you'll hop out and hop in. Right now, we've been disowned by our father, and yes, we are wearing like an old-style bomber cap. I think we're wearing a flight suit with a leather jacket over top. But yes, in this wacky Japanese post-apocalyptic world, nonsense robots run around, and humans fight them in tanks that they dig up. And I am my due. My father is the best mechanic in this town, I believe the world. Later on, we'll find out. And I aspire to be a monster hunter, which is a bounty hunter. But I don't have a tank, so everyone thinks I'm shit. Anyways, there's my father. Hello? Hey, welcome. Looking to do some repairs? We got everything you owe. It's just you. Not thinking of giving up and coming back home already, are you? Fuck you, old man. Hello? The trunk room provides security for the assets of monster hunters. What can I do for you today, my dude? I have no items. Do I even have any money? I have 0 G's to my name. Hello? Replenish your armor and restock your ammo here at the refill station. If you're in a vehicle, that is. What do you expect to get done without one? Yeah. So this first part of the game was just trying to find a tank for my dude. I think there's 12 total. And then because we drive tanks, as you'll see like tank traps, and you'll have to get out. So some dungeons and towns we'll have to do on foot. But ideally, you'll always want to be in your tank, because your tank is freakishly more powerful than a human. You can't enter towns when you're driving a tank. That's so random jackasses can't just barrel into a town and run roughshod over everything. Okay, see ya. But yeah, I played this game a bit, so hopefully we'll hit the ground running. Prepare for some crazy boss fights. Yeah, let me tell you. We had to call it quits on our Xenonauts playthrough because I wasn't looking forward to losing, but this game, you lose all the fucking time. It usually takes me like 5 or 10 tries to kill each boss, but when you die, it's an old-timey RPG where you just like drop some money. Actually, I don't think you drop any money. You just wake up in town. And I really like the old games that do that. If you see a vending machine, stand in front of it and check it out. We have no money, but it's the vending machine. We can buy items if there's not a shop nearby, and there's a chance, if you see that pulsating star, is when we buy something, it might land on the center star and give us an extra item. So what do we have here? Some healing capsules, this is a tampon applicator, and a blaze bottle. We have no money. This is the memory center where we keep the records of Hunter's battles. How about it? Do you want to save too? I do. Click, click there. Your record's been saved. Do you want to continue playing? I do. Good luck out there. Take care. I'm not just being polite. You don't exactly look too tough, you know. Hee hee. Fuck you. A monster hunter's job is to hunt monsters. I'm a wandering monster hunter. Just find yourself a tank somewhere and the money starts rolling in. Welcome to the Hunter office. What are you looking to do? I'd like to hear the latest news about the 2 monsters available. I don't want to... Well, wait a second, like Sir Fly said, to see how fucking wacky the enemy design is. A weekly target. This is something I didn't know when I first played, and it would really came in handy. Is the bounty offices will offer a bounty for our level. And basically we have to, in this case, kill as many enormous ants as we can, and then before we level... we come back to the bounty office, because otherwise, I think they say like this week, but a week is just when I level up by sheer happenstance. So, very good money if we turn in our bounties, because we'll have money troubles because you're always spending money on your tank, buying new parts for it. Anyways, let's take a look at the incredibly stupid monsters that threaten humanity in this post-apocalyptic world. A wanted poster? Oh, look! Just giant monkeys that have gotten their hands on flamethrowers somehow. 1,000 gold reward. And who else? Just the Salmonella clan. I think there's like a couple dozen bosses altogether. Bosses are effectively things that are wanted. Most of them we can avoid. We'll eventually want to kill them for money, but sometimes they guard vehicles or they're blocking a dungeon, but some of them are just totally optional. There's specific ways to get them. Some you have to fight on foot, some you have to fight in your tank. Interesting. Anyways, enormous ants give us money, and as long as we don't level up, which it's a super old Nintendo game, obviously it's a good-looking Super Nintendo game, but it's based on a super old Nintendo game, which means we'll never know how much XP we need to level up. That's a service they offer in town. So you have to take note of how much XP you have. Kill as many ants as possible, and then run back and collect the bounty before we level up. And we need some money. You should make sure you have both suitable equipment and suitable items. If you're going to head outside, you should at least buy some recovery capsules. If you don't equip weapons and armor, they won't do much good. Yeah, we need to do the old Nintendo shuffle and rob this town so we have starter money. I heard a renowned hunter's here in town. It's not me. It's not me. Have you heard about the lone hunter who drives a bright red tank? Thanks, man. His bright red tank thirsts for blood. His skill is legendary, and even his fellow bounty hunters fear him. And his name is Red Wolf. My name's Maidu. Gaze without flinching upon this desolate world. Have you blazed new trails upon it? Have you reached out to your fellow man? Once you answer those questions, you'll know the worth of your own life. The Salmonella clan. Oh, also the giant apes have sunglasses. There he is, Dr. Rafflesia. This is one of the first bosses. We have to fight this one on foot. But just because he's early on doesn't mean you fight him early on. He's worth 1,200 gold, so he's more dangerous than the flamethrower monkeys. And yeah, you fight him on foot. Fighting things on foot is incredibly fucking dangerous. Hey, barkeep, don't mind me. There's something inside. You found fire extinguisher. Maidu got the fire extinguisher. There's a bunch of utensils on the shelves. Hey there. Huh? You're asking me what I think the meaning of life is? You've got to find that one out for yourself. A jukebox. Dungeon Dance. 7mm cannon of tears. Not the best jukebox. Just listen to those cowards gossiping about me. This shitty booze is tasting worth every second. Oh, right, and also we'll find parts for monsters that we can sometimes sell to barkeeps. I don't think that actually made a lot of money, but maybe it will. There's a rumor going around that a tank is buried somewhere in a cave south of here, so there's a bunch of damn hunters swarming around here trying to get their mitts on it. Perfect, because I need a tank. I need some fucking money, actually. Hello? You can call yourself a monster hunter, but if you don't have a tank, people just point and laugh when they see your corpse rotting in a ditch somewhere. Would you like a Qigong massage that heals paralysis and numbness? It would cost 10G. Sweet deal for a handy, but no thanks. Get a happy ending later. There's something inside. You found M-Toll. You got the M-Toll. Another M-Toll. What the fuck? I'm really banking on the fact that we can see what they do. Uh-oh, we can't. Wait, hang on. Item. Alright. It'll be a bit of a mystery what the items do. Don't say anything here. Yeah, this is not an America game. I'm not even sure this ever made it to Europe. I think this is just pure Japanese. So yeah, there's a little bit of like Phantasy Star naming. A pine soap. I believe that's just for selling. Most people have long forgotten, but a long time ago, this village was raided by a gang of depraved hunters. I heard they made the cave south of here into their stronghold. Oh, no stuff to steal there. You can tow a vehicle by driving over it with another one and checking it. So if you've got a tank that can't move, you ought to use a rental tank to tow it back to a village. The translations aren't necessarily jank, it's just weird naming conventions, even if you translated it properly. There's nothing at your feet, just speak to the person. Don't knock over the flower pots. Fuck you. Oops. Oh. Look at the birdies. Cheap, cheap. Sorry, homie. Maybe he'll be fine if I go back. No, he's fucked. Have you met Old Man Mince? I heard he's researching how to raise the dead. I am the illustrious scientific mastermind, Dr. Mince. Well now, what business might you have with me? Hee. Hello. My assistant Igor is out finding fresh corpses for me. If you come across any, bring them straight to me. So yeah, if we ever get a game over, we just get dragged all the way back to the first time this guy brings us back to life. It's a little Euro, the gold-eating insect. What will you do? I have done it. That's my fucking gold, homie. See if there's any shit to steal. You don't see anything. Master was experimenting with sand sharks, but it worked a little too well and we were run out of mad. I haven't seen Illet since. My dude looked at the woman's picture. She looks so young and beautiful. No, I wanted to steal his stuff. There's some insane books on the shelf. Ted Broiler. Haha. Okay. I'm Lola, the loveliest brain in the world. Great. Some chili cells. I think we can. That's what we sell to a bartender. There's something inside. You found another fire extinguisher. I forget what fire extinguishers do, but for now, there's something slick and shiny in there. We'll just sell them because we need to get some starter. Sir, can you please waddle over here? Come on. Oh, fuck you, Incredible Hulk. Just a graveyard. Alright, I think that's the town. I might be able to sneak into my house and steal some shit from my asshole father. Long ago, this building was called a transfer center. They say it could be used to transport people to far-off places in mere moments. But if you ask me, it's all just nonsense. Well, the important thing is you're blocking the door. Welcome to the village of Leo Rad. Aren't you the mechanic's kid? I am. The name's my due. There it is. There's somebody that's played Metal Max. I don't think I've ever played a game where someone... Oh, I've never heard of this. There's always someone. Dad's shirt. I can probably sell that. Look at the picture of his mom. She looks so young and beautiful. I think that's just how he responds to every picture. I might have Asperger's. There's a lot of albums here. A liquid M-Toll. A fire extinguisher again. Hello? My dude, you're back in one piece, thank goodness. You must be tired, right? I hope you sleep well. Yeah, just pray Dad doesn't come in, I guess. Got 7 gold. A sister's towel. Oh. That's weird. Keep your chin up, my dude. See you later. The creepy thing is the towel does do something, if I remember. Alright, let's sell this shit, try to buy some equipment. I think a weapon is more important than an armor. Welcome. Looking for weapons and equipment? This is where you'll find them. Oh, they actually only buy certain things. Hang on. What the fuck was I wearing? Oh, my inventory's full. It's that old, too. Limited inventory space, like Earthbound. Hello, hello. Looking for some tools? You'll find them here. I'll sell the... I think the rocket firework? 2 gold, never mind. The M-Toll, 2 gold. Oh, boy. We got some money trouble. Fire extinguisher. 60 gold. There we go. We'll probably want these. I think it's for when your tank catches on fire or if you catch on fire, which is not too common right now, so we'll live without it. Dad, sure, you can't sell that. Sister's towel, if you're interested, homie. Well, I can. All right. Upstanding citizen. 25 gold for the liquid M-Toll. Pine soap for 44. We're up to 260 gold. Look at these chili cells. Oh, no, I won't buy that. The bartender will buy it, though. Barkeep. Don't need your chili cells, do you? Would you take 35 gold for them? Yes. Hand over your chili cells. Here's your money. Come back sometime. Let's get some equipment here. So right now I have... What do I have? I'm wearing some overalls and a ping pong gun. What do I want? So the ping pong shot's 30. I want, I think, a shotgun. Just quite the transition in equipment. Yes. So we go from 5 attack to 22 attack. Actually, I'm not sure if my dude can wear that. You must be able to wear it. They sell it in his hometown. Alright, we're wearing overalls. I want some army gloves, because that defense adds up. And some work clogs. Let's get equipped. Party, arms. There we go. Shotgun. Put on the army gloves. We work clogs. Nice, healthy boost of defense. So we need a helmet, and we also need a protector. Protectors are weird item slots that reduce damage by a lot, or outright block things, but they have a chance to shatter permanently. But they're the key to staying alive when you're outside of your tank and you have to fight a boss. You just keep putting on new protectors, you know, like slide a plate into your carrier vest, if you will. Looks like your items and your tools might be separate. Let's sell this old shit. It's really just a ping pong shot, I guess. There we go. And he said to buy some healing capsules, so let's do that. They go for $10. It's all yours, my dude. We'll buy 4. Alright, so yeah, ants will give us extra money, but we'll be hard-pressed to get a lot done. Let's double check. I think we need like 10 to max up our level to 2. Welcome to the Hunter office. The weekly target is enormous ants. So really, if you really wanted to make a lot of money, you could run from everything that's not the bounty. This computer... I think the Hunter's office will tell us our XP later on, but for now we have a computer in our house. I need 10. And ants give 4 bonus money. Alright. And they said there was a cave to the south that might have a tent in it. If it isn't a murderous amoeba, just shoot it. Maidu took no damage. Bang! So there's the cave, but let's try to find some ants. Let's just flee. See, there we go. You'll take no damage a lot, and it's also kind of an important mechanic on your tanks. We'll also probably be using the emulator fast forward, because there's some tedious fights. There you are. On the upside, there is a combat mode where you all attack quicker and at the same time to speed up the battles. I'd run too. Look at that. So each ant gives us 1 experience and 2 gold, but there's an extra 3 or 4 gold waiting for us back in town. So I think we have 7 more experience to level up. So let's just cut these guys up. Because every time we level up, a new bounty target will be present, and we can never claim the old money, so you always want to claim your bounty before you level up. God help me if I'm wrong, but that was my understanding last time, and I'd already fucked it up. I thought it was actually week-based, like, oh, maybe if I fight a bunch or sleep a bunch. My understanding, it's simply your level. Pretty carefree music considering it's post-apocalyptic. I think most of the world is safe. By the way, you'll also be attacked by sentient jerry cans in this world. I think only a few nukes went off, and then like weird monsters destroyed civilization. So there's forests and stuff still. Not all deserts like Fallout and shit. Having bad luck finding ants. And I don't want to go in to the cave just yet, because we gotta walk back out and claim our bounty. Goddamn jerry cans. I don't think this ant thing's gonna work out. Let's get the fuck out of here. An excellent hit. Found army gloves in the wreckage. Oh. Covered in gasoline. We're probably just gonna... we can go claim a couple and... good God. You're just moping around. Let's just go claim the ant bounty. That's the item shop. I'm dumb. It's the C. C for Hunter's office. I don't know why it's a C, but it is. Come on in. This is the Hunter's office. Here to collect my bounty? No, wait, where's my weekly target? Maidu, right? Well, now, you've killed 3 enormous ants, so your share comes to 12 gold. Here you go. That's obviously going to be more impactful as we need more XP to level up, and we can specifically target certain monsters for an entire level. It's also just my dues level, so if you killed my due and then fought stuff with other party members, that might get you a lot of money now that I think about it. All right, here we go. Southern Cave. Well, well, well. Pretty brave to shoot with just the one hand, but I am level 1. I'm tough. My due gained a level. Strength increased by 3, intelligence increased by 2, vitality increased by 2, agility increased by 4, HP by 25. I'm now a level 4 driver. I'm not quite sure what the driver stat. I think it makes my tank passively better. Because later on we'll find people that are not good drivers and they actually fight a little bit better outside of the tank sometimes. But we always want my due in the tank. Did you come to look for the tank too? I sure did. I hid the famous Red Wolf is also down here somewhere. I'd better hurry or he'll get to the tank before I will. Couple ants there, but we're definitely going to level up before we get out of here. Breathe sand, which of course does nothing. Hopefully the shotgun will help us coast all the way to the tank, because that's really when the game will start to take off for us. This open box, unsurprisingly, it's empty. It's a lot of ants. I guess what we could do is go to town and see what the bounty is, but we might level up again. So if you're curious what these giant rocks are for, that just means we can't drive over that. You'll see those, like the tank traps, and just, you'll find rubble like that as well, and that's just to force you to get out on foot. Triple amoeba. Sorry, boys, I bought gloves when I was in town. I'm invincible. Some slippery cells in the wreckage. Ugh. Yeah, the combat's a little weird when you're on foot. You'll either take 0 damage, or you'll take a shitload of damage and maybe even die outright. Game's got some charm to it, you could say. Actually, shit, you know, I think I do want to go talk to the bounty guy. Might you gained a level. Strength up by 2, intelligence 2, vitality 4, agility 4, max HP 15, and now level 6 driver. Yeah, I think the problem is they won't update the bounty until I talk to them. So if we level up before we talk to them, we'll be stuck on a lower level bounty, which means we won't even be in that part of the world. And we'll get ship money, which is the problem I had, is I never talked to the bounty guy. So I was really far in the game. He was just like, oh, do you want to go fight the little baby monsters for $2? I sure fucking don't. We want to get some juicy ones, where he's paying like $100 a head. You say you've killed 9 enormous ants? I'm so sorry to tell you this. That campaign's already over. This time we're fighting the Pyro Monkey. The new target's now the Pyro Monkey. 20 gold ahead, though. That's good. Now, let's make sure he didn't, the Pyro Monkey. Yeah, $20 a head, I think, is going to be something I fight in my tank. So I suppose you could look at it that they don't want you to grind, because if you grind too much, you'll fuck up the bounty. Down we go. Does the tank have limited ammo or fuel? The tanks have infinite fuel, but it is an interesting gameplay system wherein the main gun is basically your MP, and you have to go back to town and buy more shells, but you can put infinite ammo weapons on an auxiliary slot, like a machine gun, and those won't run out. But most of the tank customization is just putting like a giant cannon on it, and then just being economical with your shells so you have enough for dangerous fights, and then you use like the machine gun for an easy fight. And there's like different kinds of shells, so those would be your abilities, like an armor-piercing shell, or like a poison shell, or an exploding shell. We will get to the tank soon, and then that's when that's going to be the meat of the game. Things will start to get wacky. Dead end, huh? Hang on. That's like the searching kind of dead end. Well, fuck you too. Dead end with no treasure in it. It's normally not the kind of game where you search on the ground, but I know for a fact that at least one of the tanks is buried, and we have to find a metal detector and then search the dungeons with it. I think that's the tank this way. Yeah, we gotta get down there. Yeah, I actually found out about this game from other viewers. But then I guess I just never found the time to stream it, because there's all these other games, but I've been bouncing it around in my head for a little bit. I'm like, I kind of want to do Metal Max. But I don't know enough about it to do like a traditional Let's Play, so I thought I'd stream it. It was this, and Lagrange Point is another wacky JRPG that I want to get around to playing. Dog has a bazooka on it. My do open the wooden box, and it's got an old coin. $106 reduce, hello. And I have full health because my gloves are too thick. Fight this dog. Woof! Grr! No. Whine. Now we're fighting. Nope, sorry, these are amoebas. I wonder who'll win, the dog with a bazooka strapped to its back, or me, the protagonist, with a shotgun. Yeah, there's just some wacky old JRPGs that are... I can't really trundle into one of those blind like most of my Let's Plays. So let's fight this pooch. Grrr. There he is. A Bionic Pooch. How does he reload it? Not really my problem, is it? Bionic Pooch launched a launcher shell. Ugh! 47 damage. Fucking blast him. He dodged it. I have to heal right away. Oh boy. He goes first too, doesn't he? Basically, I need to dodge these rockets or I'm fucked. It sounds like there's a tank coming up behind you. Huh? Well, handle it. Look at that, bounce right off the tank because it's a fucking tank. Although it is an RPG. Probably frontal armor on, like, what is that, a T-34? My dude's defending. Handle it. Bionic Pooch received an intense shock. Bionic Pooch's protection was destroyed, so he was wearing a protector, like I was talking about earlier. Red Wolf? The legendary bounty hunter? 5 damage. So, the protector exploded, protecting him from a single hit, but then he lost his flat damage mitigation from the protector, which caused him to take 426 damage from the next shell, because he has no armor now. You defeated Bionic Pooch. Woo! We _ did it. _ 20 experience points and $32. My dude gained a level. That means we can't collect the bounty on those, I forget what the bounty target was. Strength up 2, Intelligence 2, Vitality 4, Agility 3, HP 35, Driver level 8. Hey kid, did you get this far on your own? I did. Pretty reckless, kid. Just because I kinda happened to save your ass, sure as hell doesn't mean I'm gonna let you have that tank. Scram, kid, get back home. Beep beep. That is a piece of junk. Huh? That auxiliary gun doesn't look half bad. I'll be taking this then. That piece of crap's all yours, kid. Must be your lucky day. Farewell. Well, hang on. What's in this box? Camouflage fatigues. For when I need to cosplay as John Cena. Nice little boost in defense, but of course we have our own tank now. We can just be fucking naked if we want. The Mosquito. You name the tanks. These are meant to be full-size tanks, Fat Cow. They're all based on real vehicles, and sometimes it doesn't make sense how they fit in small hallways or houses. What am I gonna call this fucking thing? Here's what we'll do. Not the C. We'll call it the Buzz Buzz. Maybe put like a little B sticker on the front. Because it's... You want to infantilize your enemies as you butcher them. We're gonna go with Buzz Buzz for now. There's multiple vehicles. Get your naming hats on. You can't tow anything if you don't have a vehicle. Get in. My dude got in the Buzz Buzz. Beep beep. Let's check our tank. Has its own interface. It doesn't have a machine gun. Red Wolf stole it, so let's see what's on this thing. For our cannon, we have a 37mm gun, which holds 25 shells. For our auto unit, he stripped it off. There's no special loaded. That could be like a hunter-killer missile. Or, like a... I forget what the other kinds are. Usually they're just like very powerful missile launchers with low ammo. The control unit is the HAL 900. And that just sort of amplifies the hit rate and the dodge on the tank. Useful part. The engine... We have a beetle, which determines how much weight the tank can carry, because you can control how strong a tank is by adding or removing armor tiles to accommodate the weight of everything. So it's like, basically, the cannon has weight, All the guns have weight, and then the engine determines your bear, and then you make the rest armor tiles, which gives you more HP. And even after all the armor tiles are stripped off, the tank's not screwed. The armor tiles protects the part. So if all the armor tiles get stripped off, we get shot again, there's a chance the cannon gets broken, or the engine gets broken. If the cannon gets broken, obviously we can't fight anymore. If the engine gets broken, the vehicle breaks down and we have to tow it home with another vehicle, or we have to run to town and rent a vehicle to tow it home. But tanks are super fucking sturdy, kind of a big deal, core part of the game. All our parts are functional. It's a very mint tank that he left. Parts info. 37mm cannon, see it weighs 1 ton. And it has defense 39, so even if it gets hit, it might not break outright. And then for our chassis info, it's a Mosquito chassis. It has no ammo load. I don't know what that means, 0 to 8 ammo. It might be special ammo. And then for our C unit, overall balance. Oh, look at that. I don't know what this means. Program maintenance. The C unit that's currently loaded has no programs. Dashboard layout. We can customize where the buttons are when we fight if we want to go quicker. For example, like you might want to make your auxiliary cannon default so that you don't waste shells on babies. Anyways, we drive a tank now. Gate controller closed, awaiting command. These always remind me of the fucking computers in the Super Nintendo Jurassic Park. Much simpler, Lucky. Out of my way. So remember, we don't have an infinite ammo weapon. Anytime we want to fight, we have to use a shell. Or actually, I can show you this. A sneak attack. They surprised me. Makes sense, because I'm lumbering through this fucking cave. If I remember, one of the buttons gets to me. There we go, so I can lean out. I can't attack from inside the vehicle. Right, because it's a tank. There's certain vehicles, like we get like a dune buggy or like an open top tank, and you can actually have the character like stick their head out and shoot their gun if you want. And you would use that like if the gun was broken on the tank. But I can't attack from inside the vehicle. Well, just fucking open fire. Boom! 75 damage. Found some slippery cells. I think it's more about the speed at which you could climb out and shoot quickly, whereas opposed to like in a dune buggy, you just point and shoot, you're already out. I called it Buzz Buzz. The tank was called Mosquito. I'm not actually sure what vehicle this one's based off of. I don't know a lot about tanks. Those rocks means we can't drive around them, so we'll have to take the long way around. We have a few shells left, but we restock these back in town. Shells are very cheap. It's basically, instead of sleeping at the inn, you just pay a man to fix your tank and reload it. Is the YouTube stream completely dead? Did it not reconnect? Because I saw we disconnected briefly. Completely down? Oh, well, that sucks. I guess it's not automatically reconnecting. That's the downside to doing Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Look at that, though. We got a tank. I think our dad still fucking hates us. And now that we have the tank, it has its own tank music. How do I get out? Just happy, carefree adventure music. I got a fucking tank now. Get out of my way. So we're definitely in the market for a machine gun for our tank, because basically our tank can't do anything once it's out of shells. Let's head on into the garage. Was this translated to the... So this is a fan patch? But this game came out in 1995 in Japan. Like, this is a real game. Welcome, welcome. Need a tank repair? Just leave it to... Wait, you again? What the hell are you doing back here? I need repairs. I actually don't. Just saying hi. You're no son of mine. Don't you get it? Fuck you, old man. Even if it doesn't have any armor plates left, it's not like a tank can really die, you know? But if it's out of plating and it takes damage, its parts or chassis can be broken. Yeah, so a tank's never permanently destroyed. It eventually just gets fucked to the point where we have to drag it back home. Hello? Replenish your armor and restock your ammo here at the refill station. What would you like to refill? Everything. If you refill the Buzz's armor plating and ammo, that'll come to 50 gold. Deal. Interesting. I wonder if we were maybe a little low on ammo. Let's put my father's clothes in the trunk room to free up some slots. And that towel I took from my sister, which I fucking hope was not used. I'd be happy to store the dad's shirt for you. That's right, Father's Day's over. We didn't even need to use those healing capsules. Alright, let's go sell our slippery cells to the bartender. Hello? If I was a hunter, I wouldn't just be some two-bit bounty chaser. I'd kill every godforsaken monster that moved. Fame and fortune would be mine and mine alone. Imagine creating the world's strongest tank. That's just gotta be what every man dreams of doing. I guess. Don't need your slippery cells, do you? 8 gold. Oh, you've also got slippery cells. 8 gold. I could buy everyone around with drinks to make them like me, and I think that changes their dialogue. Alright, we're on our way. This town has nothing more to offer us. Beep beep. Oh, I forgot to see what the bounty was. Not much of a bounty hunter. D-tank. Just to save us a shell. Because I don't waste my turn when I hop out. I basically just put myself in terrible danger for that turn. But sometimes you'll find yourself in situations where, like, your on-foot weapon can hit the whole screen, but your tank can't. Unfortunately, I can't start the battle dismounted because that would cause me to leave behind the tank. But it doesn't take a turn, so whatever. What did I say I was going to do? Oh, right, the bounty. Unlike Earthbound, on the topic of Earthbound references, there's not a button to quickly talk to somebody. Because we need those hotkeys to get to the tank interfaces. Weekly target. It's the Pyro Monkey still. Ah, right, I think I have to kill one before he updates the bounty. Shit. Imagine if my dude never found a tank, and he just wore that tanker outfit his entire life. He'd look like a fool. Alright, just run. We need to cover some lost ground on this bounty system. We need money for tank parts and tank shells. Actually, hang on. If I recall, one thing we'll address right now is a sneak attack against a cannon hopper. He's hopping. See ya. Normally you'll see caves or towns or like ruined factories on the map, but there's particular things. It's usually like a cross of trees, and that'll have a hidden merchant. And they can sometimes have good parts. And I think there's one over here. Or a bunch of trees we can't get through. No, I guess maybe there isn't a merchant this early. Sometimes they're good and sometimes they're just kind of shit, just if you're in the middle of nowhere and you need to use a merchant. But that cave we drove by the way, I'm pretty sure that's where the Salmonella gang is. Which would make sense, because the bounty right now is a pyro monkey. So let's check. Yoo-hoo! Your tank won't be able to move if you load too many heavy parts on it. You'll have to figure out how many tons you'll need to take off for it to move again. Sometimes you might be able to get away with just stripping off a few armor plates. We'll worry about that later, but that does come up. Yeah, for now, we're gonna try to avoid things that aren't... How dare you? Pierce my armor tiles. Try to focus on the bounty target for the week. And treasure. 76 gold. Yeah, I think it's the next town. We'll be able to buy a machine gun, and then we can just shred these baby fights. I think there's also flamethrowers can hit the whole screen, and that's an auxiliary cannon. But not just wasting ammo, we want to stay on top of our bounty. Try to get as much money as we can per level. Oh. Looks like I'm walking. Well, this just strikes me as a terrible idea. This strikes me as an incredible idea. A shotgun. If you were feeling really brave, you could run away from every single monster and get this right away at the beginning. Holy shit. Sorry, Grasshopper Robot, but your cannon's no match for my denim overalls. It hit the button. You ever touch one of those buttons when it comes out of the dryer? Those things are fucking dangerous. I had a shotgun all along, so that was just a free shotgun in the chest. If you wanted to save a little money and not buy the shotgun for the southern cave, you could find one in the northern cave. Haven't found a monkey yet. The hand grenade! And Rab's right, if we do stuff like leave our tank outside, birds will take a shit on it, which adds weight that we can't use for armor tiles. And we have to get that washed off at a car wash, and there's only 1 or 2 car washes in the world, because, you know, it's the apocalypse. I think you can also get some acid smeared on your tank, which consumes some weight as it eats through the armor. The game's got a couple wacky things like that. Anyways, down we go. The Salmonella gang might be down here. Well, there's a large sign that says to go that way. Nice fucking try. That was close, because that might have actually set my tank on fire, and we don't have the fire extinguisher. Hello? Ever play through Bahamut Lagoon? I've seen it. I don't think it was translated very well when I was a little kid, and I was like, man, that game looks super cool. A 40-plate pack. You consume that to basically heal your tank. It's just a box filled with armor tiles. I think that's an exit after we killed the monkeys. And, I mean, it looks cool, but I don't actually know how fun it is. Because those old-timey tactics games were kind of hit or miss. Haven't seen a single monkey yet. Ogre Battle was super jank. That was definitely a game I'm glad I streamed. That's one of those games where everybody needs to work together. There you are, Salmonella clan. Prepare yourselves. What the? You're not a monkey, you're a human. I'm a tank. Whoop. Well, shame on me. Well, well, well. Tank's on fire. Well. It's fine. A rocket firework. Now this is unfortunate because this is prime time for bounties. But, there they are. The Salmonella clan. This could go either way, actually, because if they kill me, we'll just wake up in town and we can turn in the Pyro Monkey bounty. Let's go. Let's fucking fight him. Salmonella clan lashed out. I got more than 4 hit points, homie. I can't shoot. Salmonella's feeling great. Glad to hear it. Help me, big sister. Nothing happened, though, when he said it. Ah, I definitely gotta go to tank driving school. An excellent hit, 84 damage. That's kind of a fucking big deal. That's like triple, quadruple damage on a crit. There's one. The fire. I think we got him. I think you just needed a tank to claim this bounty. Help me, little brother. Uh-oh. I can't target them individually. It's a bit of a problem if they keep summoning help. It's also a bit of a problem if I run out of shells here. Oh god. He's feeling great. I'm not. Ah, this is a problem. On the upside, we have only 9 shells left. Interesting, interesting. If we do win, I think we're going to get a lot of XP from killing so many. Got him. 225 experience points. Definitely a level up right there. 500 gold plus the 1,000 we'll get from claiming the bounty. My dude gained a level. Strength 2, Intelligence 2, Vitality 5, Agility 5, Max HP 15. And of course, all those stats don't help when we're in the tank. So that's why I think Driver and Combat might passively increase our tank stats, or that might be our on-foot stats. But our stats are kind of pointless when we're in the fucking tank. We're a level 10 Driver now, and we're a level 2 Repairman. I don't know what that does. We leveled up again, by the way, because we wiped out their whole fucking bloodline. Strength 3, Intelligence 2, Vitality 4, Agility 5, HP 25, Combats 4, Driver 12, Repair 3. The fire got put out, though. So we got fucked out of our pyro... It's a bomb turtle. No, thank you. We got fucked out of our pyro monkey bounty. We got fucked out of a couple bounties there because that was a double level. Now, do you think we can get to that treasure chest, or do you think it's just always an oopsie? Holy shit. Sorry to interrupt your robot animal meeting. Yeah, fuck that. Now let's see if it's always a trap. A 7.7mm machine gun. If you load that on the Buzz, you'll exceed its weight limit by 0.5 tons. Is that okay? It's perfectly fine, because we can strip off some armor tiles. So we're lowering our HP effectively by doing this, but it will allow us to carry a machine gun, which means we can fight everything, because it won't consume ammo. You'll take out 50 armor plates? Yes. I think that's $50. I think it's $1 per plate. But we swap it for the ability to shoot a gun. That's unlimited ammo, yeah. There was a room that I don't know how to get to. It's loaded on the tank, but I didn't bolt it onto the slot, so I can't actually shoot it. Install the 7mm machine gun. Done. And then see, we've got the little machine gun on top of us now. The tank will change slightly as we mount bigger cannons on. Which is funny when you start mounting, you know, like 200mm cannons. I don't know how to get to that other room. I guess we'll just leave. It's a shame we're trying to chase the bounties, because that's a lot of shit. That would have been a lot of stuff to blast, but we did get a couple, I don't know if I'd call them easy levels, but pretty solid levels to have this early from the Salmonella clan. He's feeling great. Bad news, by the way, homie. I killed him. There's no way he would have wiped out the Salmonella clan on foot. Because I want to say maybe the tank's immune to fire, and burning's just a status effect you want to avoid as a human. Just driving along every time a monster wants to fight, I ignore them. Maybe this gets us upstairs. See, this gets us over here, but how do I get over there? Because I don't think this is a walk through the wall kind of game. That chest is empty, actually. Never mind. Who gives a shit? Let's go see what the new weekly target is. The little double tree we can walk over when we're a person, but not as a tank, and sometimes that'll just mean that's an area you have to go through as a human and not a tank on the map. It's a shame they don't let you claim the bounty at the last second. You say you've killed 6 pyro monkeys? I'm sorry, you're fucked. Now it's bomb turtles. And this one we will want to claim, because that means we're on target. I do want to collect my bounty for the Salmonella clan, though. Way to go, my dude. The bounty for Salmonella clan is 1,000 gold. I'll collect it now. This will make our world a little quieter, I think, and I bet that people are going to start talking about you wherever you go. Got him. It's not retroactive, actually. That's why I was running. They won't care until I talk to them and he updates the bounty. Actually, how far do I have to get a level? Because we can just go beat up turtles. I'm a little low on shells, too, from the war crimes, aren't I? Refill everything, please. If you refill the armor plating and ammo, it'll be 96 gold. It's always a little dicey to go for a weekly target when you're chasing a bounty, because the bounty might push you over and you'll level. I never quite got the hang of it. But I feel you can pretty much not have to worry about money if you're careful with the bounties and the weekly targets. Well, if you're just kind of feeling your way through, you'll make enough money off the bounties. It's the weekly targets that's hard to exploit properly. I forgot to see how much it was to level up, that's why I went back to town. Well, fuck it. If we level up, we level up. We just gotta kill at least 1 bomb turtle to force the bounty to update. And I think they're all the way at the bottom. Oh no! That's probably great for the suspension, by the way. Thud. Well, well, well. I think they suicide. Took no damage. Oh, it's just a little turtle. Whatever, we'll make enough money to just shoot real bullets. $45. So that's what? $22 each? Because one killed himself? I don't think suicides give money. You still haven't been noticed. Well, that's because they're nonsense monsters. 3 of them are just gasoline containers. I really wish I could keep better track of my XP. That's really the core to getting rich off bounties. Holy shit, fellas. This is when you'd want a gun that hits the whole screen. You know what, just because we're going to be fighting down here for a while, we'll switch to the other combat style for a bit. I like to use the quicker combat style if I know what I'm doing. Like if I'm familiar with the enemies in an area or it's a boss that I've died to and we're just trying to brute force him down. But when it's these, like, cannon fodder fights, which I suppose is a tank joke, we can do the simultaneous quicker battle. He launched a body blow, which does not kill him or me. Ah, that's a lot of money. We can just go home right after this, I think. Because remember, we don't get any money if the bounty expires. Save some shells here. I mean, yeah, A for effort on those turtles, but they're dead. Which button is it? Not this one. Let's increase the cursor speed, though. There we go. Action style, simultaneous. Message speed 4. And then we can also do it that will automatically disembark when we see tank traps, but that's not always a good idea, so that we won't change. Alright, so the combat should be a little quicker now. Actually, you know what I also want to do? Is let's go to our tank, and we want to customize the dashboard so that the machine gun's the very first option. That way we can just mash confirm. And I thought that was a neat touch. It just skips the font, basically. The turns go a lot quicker, especially when they do, like when they're wasting their turn. He's just dancing around doing nothing. We don't have to read that every time. This here is the perfect pace for me. It's just, there's no combat text. So if someone dies, you won't be sure what happened, but if you're just killing stuff to make money and grind, that's the perfect combat speed. Because that's the one wacky thing about this game, is the tank doesn't grow stronger through combat. You just buy stuff. So you're grinding to make your on-foot persona more powerful, but otherwise you just want money to buy more parts. And if you have the strongest parts in a town, that's it. Which is why some of the bosses can be tricky, because you can be... your power can be capped by the towns you access. Stop that. I'm leaving. I feel I have more than 74 armor tiles. It might be 74 slots, but they're replaced. What happened to Xenonauts? The Xenonauts run just wasn't going well, so I decided to stop. I didn't want to spiral into another game over. Hello. I'm here to collect my weekly target. Well, now you've killed 10 bomb turtles, so your share comes to 300 gold. There. Let's see what we have to level up. $16. Yeah, see, we wouldn't really be able to farm more bomb turtles. Let's just level up and see what our next target is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I beat original XCOM. Well, Open XCOM, I think I made it slightly easier. I think it was mostly quality of life stuff when I played Open XCOM. But then we beat XCOM 2012 and XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. I don't know, Xenonauts, it just felt like you had to save scum a lot more if you weren't executing everything perfectly. I feel in XCOM you could just like throw bodies at stuff and like, oh well, that guy died, whatever. And the shooting down the other UFOs, I fucking had a huge problem pulling that off. Alright. I don't know why I just ran, we're trying to level up here. So look at that, nice quick battle. Only 1 experience points. Alright, never mind. We can actually check at any bounty office, so let's try to get to the next village. Hello. This is the checkpoint. I'm the lookout. I think he has brain damage. Gramps is resting in bed in the other room. Make him happy and sit through a story or two. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do you one better. I'll take the shit from your fridge. A healing drink. An alkali spray if we get acid on us. An alkali wax, which I think protects us preemptively. If you're looking for companions, try heading east and going all the way to Pabre Obre. A big city like that's bound to be stuffed to the gills with hot-headed idiots. Do you want to pass through here? Yes. Alright then. Guess I'll let you through. Take this ID card, see? If you go to the computer in the back room and use the ID card, the gate will open. But watch your back. From here on out, the monsters get stronger. An old movie's playing. Okay. Long, long ago, there were a bunch of terrifying monsters roaming these parts. A lot of reckless fellows gathered here in search of that sky-high reward money. I was one of them. We built this electric fence and we herded all the monsters into it. Once they couldn't get away, we banded together and slaughtered a lot of them. Many of us were killed during the battle. Hunters don't tend to live too long, but if you get as old as me, you'll be filthy rich. This place is a dump. Then we use the ID card C. Fuck, my inventory's full again. Open the gate. Perfect. We are through. Well, well, if it isn't a bird with a gun in its mouth. Colloquially known as a gunbird. Fuck that. My dude gained a level. Whoops. Ah, oh, we don't know what those stats are. I can't drive over the swamp. I'm pretty sure there's a town around here, though. Alright, we're trying to... There's the village. We can walk in the swamp, we just can't drive in it. We have to be careful, though. Because Dr. Afflesia can get us in the swamp. Hey, Bane. This is Negi Village. It's conveniently situated on the edge of a bog. Convenient? The soil around here is entirely too damp. It doesn't look like anyone's done any work on the potato field lately. I hope it'll be alright. Wow, someone's here! Someone's here! Wow, treasure! I'm taking it! A healing capsule, but I can't carry you fucking win this round, little kid. I'll go sell my shit. You guys not have an item shop? Is it just the inn? Yeah, we're probably not going to fight Dr. Afflesia for a while, because he's tough and fighting on foot is incredibly dangerous. Hello? This is the memory center. We'll save it, although we don't really get a game over until they turn off the game. Hello? Hello, welcome, welcome. Looking for some tools. A pencil missile? Neutralizing cream or repair kit. Pencil missile is... I'm not sure if the pencil missile would be stronger than my shotgun, because we could just load up on pencil missiles and shoot them at Dr. Afflesia. You want the old coin? 2 gold, sure. Rocket fireworks are shit. The shotgun's better. Actually, the rocket firework might have armor-piercing powers to go through protectors. Hand grenade will keep. And I maybe put the alkali wax in the bank. Welcome. Looking for weapons and equipment? Then this is where you'll find them. Shotgun, 44 Magnum, baseball cap, camouflage fatigues we already have. I'll buy the baseball cap. Because we don't have a hat yet, even though we're actually wearing a tanker helmet. .44 mag, that's a big jump. Sorry, kid, you can't hold anymore. Well, fuck you. Alright, I have the spare shotgun. I could sell my other shotgun, but just in the off chance I can't wear it, I think it would tell me, I think it would block out the name my dude. The Magnum is more powerful than the shotgun. What a world. We go from 47 to 60, which is good because, well, we don't want to get jumped by Dr. Afflesia out here, but... If you cross the swamps and head north, you'll see an island with some huge cannons stationed on it. The path there is extremely dangerous, and no one can approach the island. In the beginning, the fire sputters, then it crackles, then... The momentous moment. The rice is steaming. Okay. A rocket firework. Okay, I just sold those. The work clogs. Alright, for the aspiring adventurer who doesn't buy items, you can find them here in Negi Village. It's not easy living here, but as long as things stay peaceful, I'm happy. I've never set foot out of the village, but whenever I listen to Grandpa's story, I think, oh, thank God I never left. When I was young, I left this town and went far, far to the east. I found an old factory where some of the machines still worked, but the scary part is that some of them were built to kill people. My friends were all slaughtered, and I alone lived to tell the tale. Just thinking about it terrifies me. I never want to witness such horror again. Ah, some hobo huts. Pretty brave to build a basement in your swamp house. Looks like they left. Hello? There's something inside. Puppy gourmet. For puppies. It's another transfer center. We can use these to teleport. Let's go to Leo Rad. Wow. Amazing technology. It's been locked. Fuck you, old man. What, did I go in the inn yet? We can steal their treasure. The weird massage happy ending man followed us. If you go east from here, you'll come to a small lake, then go south from there to get to a big city. Nothing to steal. What a backwater shithole. Well, see ya. An actual tank. I need to get in my tank. Goodbye. East until we see a lake, and then we go south. There it is. The town. Pobre Obre. Hello. This is quite a city, eh? It's called Pobre Obre. I know, I fucking saw it on the... there, when I paused the game. Hello? Are you a hunter? Do you know that guy Maidu? I hear Maidu's the hunter who took out the Salmonella clan. Well, you heard right. Welcome to the hunter office. Weekly target? Bomb turtles. This week's target is bomb turtle. Oh, fucking Christ. I have to... I have to go fight another bomb turtle to find out the bounty's expired. Shit. Latest news on the Salmonella clan? Let me access the data. What? You wiped out the Salmonella clan? It's quite an accomplishment. Well, shit. This is the problem, right? So I have to go kill a bomb turtle and then get told I'm not allowed to collect bomb turtles anymore. But first we can grab some fancy shit for our tank. A stronger engine will let us carry more. It's a king-size vending machine, sturdy enough to stand up to a tank. Drive on up and shop from the comfort of your cockpit. Is it called a cockpit in the tank? What are you selling here? Some spare shells? Blast shells. So yeah, these are like supplemental abilities on top of the main shells we load into our tank. So you can hold 28. But then if you have spare storage, you can shoot spare shells, which do a little less damage, I think, but then like blast shells hit the whole screen or that whole monster type. And then 7 blast... Is that a discount or is that just quicker? That's just quicker. The Hypnogas shell and the Poison shell, just your regular war crime artillery. Those are sold out because apparently a more evil version of me beat me here. We can buy plate packs, which are just for healing on the fly. Why is there a spaceship on the bottom? When we buy something, it stops spinning, and if it stops in the center, we get an extra item. It's not worth it. That's a save stater for sure. Can you patch me up here? I think we're in great shape, but refill everything. 36 gold. Alright, this is our first tank shop, though, so let's see what they have. This is the auto repair place now. My father will fix things for free if we want to be frugal, and we can teleport between towns later, so... Hello, hello, welcome. Looking for some tools. Tank tools, no less. No. I think the repair kit's to repair a broken part on the fly, but if a part breaks, it's usually because you're out of armor. The memory center. I need tank parts. Well, shit. If you think you'll be on the road for a long time, you gotta start looking for a mechanic to come with you. What, me? Oh, not me. I'm too young to die. Did that say alkali wax? Yeah, I think if I put the alkali wax on... I won't get the acid state, which is like burning for tanks. There's a tank shop and a tank rental shop. We'll talk to the tank rental person later. You'll find with tank parts that the stronger something is, the heavier it is. If you want to equip powerful weapons, increase your carrying capacity first by buying a new engine. I will. Looking for vehicle parts, here's where to find them. I can upgrade to a 55mm gun, which is pretty heavy. Actually, it's not that much heavier. Definitely worth it. I can also swap out to a 9mm machine gun, but most importantly, we want a new engine. So we have a Beetle. Actually, I think we don't have a Beetle T. We have a Beetle. But the Beetle T can hold 9. The Chonov holds 12, so that's a no-brainer. It's safe and sound on the Buzz. Let's just go all out. Buy that 55mm. I want the 9mm machine gun as well. Perfect. And now the tank can't move because it's too heavy, but we'll just install the new parts and sell the old parts. Whoops. Look, get back in the fucking tank, homie. Upgrade our engine. Switch from the 37 to the 55. Not a bad upgrade, and then also a 9mm machine gun's pretty nice. And then that was it. Sell parts. Good thing we fought the Salmonella clan. That was most of our money. That was about half our money. Goodbye. This here's a place to buy tools for that vehicle of yours. The dog system. This lets us teleport. This either lets us teleport or this lets us summon our tank when we're not in it and we want it. The dog system, just peachy. 350 gold, you fucking betcha. That's gonna pay dividends. Forever. Because we can also use that to get back home quickly to claim a bounty. Your tank won't be able to move if you load too many heavy parts on it. You'll have to figure out how many tons you'll need to take off it to move again. Sometimes you might be able to get away with just stripping off a few armor plates. This is my little, bounty hunter encyclopedia. We'll worry about that. Oh, item date information! A car wax that neutralizes acid. Sister's towel? Cover your mouth with it during battle to avoid inhaling gas. Ooh, I don't know about that. Alkali spray, it neutralizes acid. It can be used many times. Rocket firework. It's just a firecracker, but it can be used as a weapon against monsters. Hand grenade. If you pull the safety pin and throw it at a monster, it will explode and cause damage. What is MTOL? Automatically eradicates mosquitoes. Also, throwing it at certain monsters can damage them. Automatically eliminates mosquitoes. Multiple uses. So, I remember this item is... if you go to an inn, you can choose to sleep in the nice room or the shitty room. And if you sleep in the shitty room, a mosquito keeps you up all night. And the MTOL kills the mosquito so you can sleep. It's weird. The BS controller. This is also called the mark of a monster hunter. My dude had to pay a lot of money for this to become a hunter. Okay. But now we can see what items do. That's handy. Onboard tools. Dog system. Allows you to return to any town you've already visited like a dog. And in a dungeon, I can return to the entrance. How fucking amazing is that? For $300. Infinite use. Then we can go learn about rental tanks, I suppose. Oh! I'm an ammo dealer. I've got all sorts of ammo, so why not buy something? Oh, you'll buy something? Go ahead, pick whatever you like. So this is what I was talking about earlier, is we can use spare weight on our tank to carry other shells. So a piercing shell would probably go through their protector. The blast shell, I think, hits multiple enemies. But we're a little strapped for cash right now. Welcome! If you'd like to rent a tank, head to the center counter. If you'd like to return a tank, go to the desk on the left. Guarantee yourself a safe and enjoyable trip with our rental tanks. Welcome to the Rent-A-Tank Vehicle Rental Service. See stats? So we can rent a half-track. If we wanted to. Doesn't have a cannon is the problem, only has a machine gun mounted on it. Payment plan? Did you know you can rent a tank even if you're flat broke? You see, while you're using our tanks, we'll automatically take a portion of any money that you earn. So it's a win-win situation, because we both make money. That's another reason to take advantage of the weekly target. Because if we do a fight, and we win the fight, they take half the money, but things like selling items and finding treasure and doing weekly targets, the rental tank isn't allowed to claim that money. What's this? Is there any advantage to a vehicle like the half-track? Basically, each vehicle you find is better than your old vehicles, so you'll traditionally want to hop into the new one. So the good thing about the half-track is that it's better than being on foot, and we're about to get a second party member soon, so... Usage warning? Rental tank parts, armor parts, cannot be removed. And watch the armor points on rental tanks. Should it take heavy damage somewhere, it'll automatically leave you behind and return here. Furthermore, anything you bought for it will be collected along with the tank. So we can buy new parts. Some parts are locked in, so you can't, like, make a super strong tank for free, basically. But they don't destroy the parts when the tank gets returned. This is our school, but it's running out of money and they say they'll tear it down. I feel so bad for Miss Maria. I love to study. That's a lie. I hope more students enroll, and I hope they're all really cute boys. Well, if you don't exercise the old gray matter a bit, you'll lose it. Some people say that the civilization that mankind produced is the very thing that destroyed us. But it's the conclusion that we should be drawing. It wasn't our access to technology or our civilization that doomed us. We produced ceaselessly and we consumed carelessly, giving into our every whim. So, couldn't you say that it was due to our own folly? Maybe. He's at it again. He's always teaching things that have no practical applications. It's his fault that we're never able to get more students and my salary sucks. Hey, that reminds me. I'm gonna steal all your shit. There's something inside. A repair kit. For teachers. I'm sure you'll think of it unladylike to ask you this out of the blue, but will you please endow our school with a contribution? Sure. How much will you contribute? Oh, not that kind. I'm just grateful that you wish you could help. Check your BS. I forgot about that. Is the shops will have sales where everything's cheaper, and our BS con tells us. Because you would just enter and leave repeatedly until there's a sale. I forgot all about that. Tip of the night. Hey, check out this freaky machine. Supposedly, if you use it, it'll take you to some far-off places. So see, now we can go to Negi Village and walk around the swamp, and then if we die, we can teleport right back to Negi Village. Say hello to improved safety features. Say goodbye to traumatic incidents. Do they both say that? Travel the world with the Transfertron. Looking for weapons and equipment? I'm out of money. The boomerang wrench. I could buy the red peony's dagger. I could buy a camouflage beret, which is nicer than my baseball cap. Leather gloves. This is all nicer, but let's not do that just yet. Hello, hello, welcome. Blaze bottle, pencil missile, smoke screen. There should be a person in town that joins us. Let's go find him. Are you a courtesan, a lady of the night? What do you want to do today, my dude? Ask for a snack. No business. Whatever. Do you already have a dog system? You fucking bet, brother. That's $100 for you. You guys never overlook anything. You can stop your travels and return home in the blink of an eye by using the dog system. And the best thing about it is that no matter how often you use it, it never breaks. There's a long bridge over to the east. It leads to an old factory. I heard a rumor that you might be able to find a tank there. Let's mix up these beats. Do do do. What do you got there, homie? Shit, I lost again. Bartender, give me another one of those backdrops. Gambling in a video game? What could go wrong? It's a frog racing game. Well, I will bet on Napoleon. Well, that little guy fucking cleaned up. Goodbye, money. Wait a second, I forgot to rob your kitchen. I'd only want to buy equipment here because there's no way to the kitchen. We don't have a second tank yet, but we are about to get a second party member. So he either needs to use a rental tank or huff it on foot for a bit. Haha. Hee hee. Alright, happy ending guy. If it isn't Dos Piranhas. 3,000 gold bounty. Dr. Afflesia, we haven't found him yet. We don't want to find him. Rodriguez, $100,000. I'll avoid that one for a bit. Damn, this is small. Being poor sucks. Is Buzz Buzz my tank forever? No, we'll find other tanks, Justin. Buzz Buzz will eventually be just inferior to other vehicles, and we'll want to leave it behind. There's something inside. Pine soap, but you can't carry anything else. I need to find the trunk system. We can dog system back to Leo Rad. But let's find this guy first. Crops will flourish in even the roughest land if it's patiently cultivated. I don't think that's true. I think sometimes it just won't grow. There's a rich couple living on the east side of town. People are saying that their only son moved out. Nothing's on. Well, sucks for these people. Hey, Sonny. Are you really as poor as you look? You fucking bet. Well then, you shouldn't be shopping at the interior shop. Nothing you can buy here will do you a lick of good. Ha-ha! Alright, see ya. Hello? Even when he was just knee-high to a grasshopper, the young master always loved tinkering with machines. He wanted to work at the repair shop here in town, but his father felt that it would be a blow to his reputation, so he forbade it. I think this is our party member. Hump's mom. Make me some more tea, won't you? Oh, why, you're not one of our servants. Haha, do excuse me. Who are you, one of my son's friends? I'd like to be. I'm relieved to hear that. Maybe he finally listened to me when I told him to make friends with a better class of people. Fucking richers. Healing drink, but I... Can you believe these fucking people outside? Excuse me, I'm a little too busy to chat right now. Tried to meet you halfway on this, bitch. Neutralizing cream. Where is this guy? How do I force him to join me? Lately, the young master won't even come back home at night. He frequents old Uliu's home outside the city instead. Home outside the city? Oh. Sounds familiar. Holy shit, is that a TV or an arcade machine? Incredible. Why would it take money in your own fucking house? Bang. Oh no. Oops. What the fuck? Well, I got something somehow. Definitely wouldn't put this on a list of super fun games. I can shoot one bullet at a time. I missed. Get me out of here. Get me out of this fucking arcade machine. Ugh, awful. This is the young master's room. He and his father don't get along too well these days. I suppose even the rich have their own troubles that money won't solve. There's a house outside the city. But first, let's leverage our dog system. Nah, the house is right here, actually. Let's go grab them. Did you come to see Grandpa? I did. He's in that tent. He used to be a trader when he was young, so even now he just can't sleep if he's not in there. careful, asshole. Wow, it's a tank. Amazing. There's tank Did you just fucking get in? Am I gonna have to load my Magnum? Hey, asshole. Ooh, this tank, is it yours? I'm Humph. I want to become a mechanic and travel all over the world. Please hear me out. Will you let me join up with you? I'm a pretty handy guy, you know. Please let me travel with you. Okay. Yahoo! His name is Humph. Do not fucking get in my tank without permission next time. Grampy used to be a trader a long time ago, so he knows about everything outside the city and knows a ton about faraway places. So, you're gonna team up, are you? Good, there's nothing like an adventure to toughen you up a little. Plus, you ought to get it out of your system when you're young and think you can survive anything. A DD pineapple. I imagine that's a grenade. Or a tasty treat. Let's check our BS con. If you pull the safety pin and throw it at a group of monsters. Okay. Now let's see if these actually do different things. WP1, Power 5. WP. A gun that shoots magnum bullets. A fire extinguisher. A healing drink. So there's a tank somewhere to the east, which we need because Humph doesn't have one. We can also go rub it in his dad's face that he works for me now. So he's a mechanic, which makes him a shittier fighter, but I'm not sure what he's good at. Let's get out of the tank here. So yeah, we could rent the half track for Humph, but then that halves our money. And that's not necessarily a good investment. Humph, come back to us. Mommy and Daddy really want things to be just like they used to be. Fuck you. Fire extinguisher. Do you have a patio out here, or does this just go outside? Just goes outside. Two-door having piece of shit. Mechanic fixes your tank in battle on foot. Okay. We'll have to see how that goes. In my experience, if my tank's fucked, I'm about to get a game over. 44 Magnum. Good work, Humph. Neutralizing cream. London boots for going to London. Leather gloves. A tiger striped hat for hiding. Unless it's like tiger stripe, but olive drab. Hey, Pennyworth, you're blocking the fucking stairs. Get out of the fucking way. A repair kit. Motivational books. Motivational books. A lot of motivational books. Can I jump off your balcony? I can't. So, we're heading east, I suppose. He's got some shit that he can wear. He's level 1, though, so maybe we'll actually double back. With the Magnum, he has no gun. London boots, tiger striped hat, leather gloves. Defense 34. What's mine? 58, so he's in kind of rough shape still. It's because I have the camouflage fatigues. Alright, I'll board. We're gonna go beat up a couple bomb turtles. Take the dog system back to Leo Rad. Just a single bomb turtle, and then that'll update the bounty because we've already leveled up since we were issued that bounty. Potato Vulcan. Alright everybody, we're making the video game monster ideas. Just say whatever comes into your mind. Oh, like a potato bug, but it's got a machine gun for a mouth? Love it, it's in the game. Turtle with a bomb. Sure. A bazooka dog? Alright, I think you're making up dumb ones on purpose, but I love it. What if like a monkey had a flamethrower, but he also wore sunglasses? You know, like those things they put gasoline in, but it has legs, it can walk around. Okay, really fucking weird. It's in the game too. We just need one. Can bomb turtles get us on this floor? They can, maybe. Might have to go downstairs, but I'd rather not. Too late. Well, well, well. Just hope they don't body check Humph. I'm not sure if... Got 25 HP there, which is good. Lost my train of thought there. Oh. I'm not sure if it's chosen from a list of names or if it's generated based on the letters in my name. Because Humph, I like it, probably short for Humphrey, but also maybe just gibberish, and by pure happenstance, kind of looks like a normal name. Big sale. That's actually pretty quick to get a big sale. What's on sale here? This would mostly be handy, yeah, for an item shop. Wait, what's on sale? I missed it. But there is a sale. So, really, if you're trying to save money, you would just enter and leave town repeatedly until it said big sale. I think it's just entering and leaving. Today's your lucky day. We've got some real bargains. Everything must go. So yeah, 20% off. That's free money. I would like to sell the healing capsules, because we should probably move on to drinks now. Having never had a healing capsule before. The spray can be used repeatedly, so fuck the wax. Fireworks, just garbage. You got Humph. Another thing I like about Humph is he makes my name look less stupid. Well, 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 if it isn't my two favorite adventures with 3 consonants and 1 vowel. Got a couple repair kits on him. Yeah, we don't need to buy this garbage, so see ya. There was a sale, though. Neat. Obviously, you would want, like, a sale in Pobre Obre when you're buying tank parts. You've killed 2 bomb turtles. Sorry, this is over. Now it's drill worms, which actually aren't worth that much. Only 14. But I guess maybe sometimes the bounty doesn't pay a lot, but it'll take you a while to level up, so it'll average out to more money. Let's check the leveling computer. A drill worm. Have I seen a drill worm yet? 298 to level up on my do, so yeah, we can get a lot of bounty cash here. The drill worm. Let's dog system over to Pobre Obre. There is a bit of a map there we can see on our computer. See, we're down there, the white square. We started over in the left by Leo Rad. And then if it's not a drill worm, run. It's a drill worm, which means that's a good way to tell if you're on track, is if you actually fight things from your weekly target. I'm getting drilled. Oh! Bang! Took 35 damage there. Careful. That didn't hurt too bad, actually. Humph gained a level. Can't read the stats. I'm not... It's auto-scrolling because of the battle style. Humph has seen better days. This is the bridge. I think he just threw a rock at me. Octopus tanks. Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't... Oops. I didn't detank. I just wanted to run. Well, drag his magical hover coffin along with us. Oh shit! It's the Dos Piranha Gang. Yeah, no fucking thanks. I said no thanks! So he's just around here as a random encounter. Patrol punishments. A tankopotamus, a hippo gun. A little underwhelmed by these monster names. Hello? If it isn't Shoreside Factory. Oh, vending machine. It does seem like things escalated quickly, but you will get fucked a lot. It's just a way of life in the world of Metal Max Returns. A spare shells, no thanks. There's people, so there might not be fights in here. But it sounds like dungeon music. Whoa! Yeah, I know how conveyor belts work. It's not my first video game. What's this? Security system controller. Let's leave it off. Wow, this thing lets you move without moving. It's called a conveyor belt, and it's really useful. But don't try putting a tank on here. This pleasure is just for humans. Okay, I'm a little worried what he's doing on that thing. Oh yeah, baby. Convey me. But yeah, remember, Dr. Mints can revive people. For free, actually. Unlike old-timey RPGs where it's like, I'm gonna need their level times 1 billion in gold coins. No, it's just if you can get back to Leo Rad, which you can because our tank can teleport, Dr. Mints will revive him for free. Are you with the Environmental Protection Agency? No. Don't scare me like that. If you've got something you don't need, go on ahead and toss it into the drink. I am with the EPA. Oh, well, we take pride in taking care of our natural resources. You can count on us, sir. Why, we'd never considered doing anything like dumping trash in the sea. Good to hear it. Just a dopey joke. That's all that was. Ooh, fuck. Left my tank in there, too. Yeah, spooky music. This is dungeon music, but this is particularly not a dungeon. Just go. I leveraged the fast forward there if the game sounded weird, and we're going to be doing that more and more as the game moves forward. Just some battles are going to go slow. Stuff like that. Whee! A flower is a truly wonderful creation. Just looking at what makes me feel. What the fuck? Philistines, keep your grubby feet away from my flowers. It's crazy because this isn't dirt. We're on like an oil rig. Wash my hands before we head inside. Another conveyor belt. No, turn that security system. Leave that on. Huh. Not sure what that'll do. Hello? This little beauty is the beloved buggy of our CEO, who was once a hunter. When he was young, he killed countless monsters, but now he's our kind, dignified, and flower-loving CEO. I need that buggy. That's also one of the tanks we can shoot at the top of. So if Humph has a good gun, he can just shoot that instead. Which is neat, but I don't quite know when that would come up. I imagine the gun in your tank would always be better than the gun that you're personally carrying. I can't stand how these men go on and on. They're crazy about flowers. They sound like idiots. What? Oh, our CEO. He's out in the balcony. There's a bunch of fairy tales. What? You say you want my old buggy? Well, you see, that buggy holds a lot of my most cherished memories, you know. Do you still truly want it? Yes. I know. We'll ask this flower. I'll give it not. 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 It says not to give it to you. If the flower feels that way too, then obviously I'm not going to give it to you. Fuck off. Well, we're just gonna keep doing it, homie, because I know I can get that vehicle. It says I should give it up? Well, if that's what the flower says to do, who am I to say it's wrong? Take good care of it, alright? We're about to get another vehicle, which means we can name it. Then I think we drive it over the edge here, dramatically. No, no, don't say a word. You ran me so much of our CO as a young man. I hate industrial waste. It's disgusting. In contrast, flowers are just gorgeous. Fighting's all well and good, but don't forget to stop and smell the roses. Well, well, well. If it isn't Buggy. Dong Wagon. I'll meet you halfway on this, and in memory of the fact that I had to abandon our Xenonauts playthrough, we'll call it Dong Bang. The Korean Killmobile. You can't tow anything if you don't have a vehicle. Yes, I know, get in. Now, because Hump's dead, he can't drive, but we can tow this wagon. Sweet jump alert. Here we go. Some holes in the ceiling. I should watch out for that. Okay, get out. And I get in. And then we tow it. Then we gotta get him home to revive him. And we gotta watch out because the Dos Peranos gang can attack us out here. No, whoops. It's a little tricky to get through all the menus sometimes. Got a dead body for you. Present corpse? What? Where's your corpse? Give it here right now. There you go. What a delightfully fresh specimen. With a specimen of this quality, my experiment will be a triumph. Hee-hee. With these electric shocks, you shall be revived. Huh. Oh, look at that. It worked beautifully. You there. Do you have any more corpses for me? No. What a shame. Well, if someone should die, you simply must come by again. I'll be waiting for you. Alright, we'll sneak upstairs and our sister will let us sleep there for the night. My father's too absorbed in his work, thank God. My do, you're back in one piece. No mosquito either. Please tell me she doesn't restock the towel. She doesn't. Thank God. Well, later, losers. Just dramatically jump off the balcony to my tank and break my fucking ankles. Let's roll. Get in. Now we're done towing the Dong Bang because now Hump can get in it. Perfect. What the hell does that thing have, homie? It's got no cannon, because I think it only handles autoguns. It's got a Gatling gun. which might be stronger than the 9mm. I'm not sure. Or the Gatling gun hits the whole screen. There's no way to be certain. We're looking for drill worms, which we'll claim a couple now that we're here. No, the C unit's the computer. Every tank has a C unit. I do, right? Well, now you've killed 2 drill worms, so 28 gold. Here you go. This is... When you look at how much money we're getting from the bounties, this seems like busy work, but once we get some better bounties, it'll be worth it. Alright. Back to... Obre, obre. Now, do we stand a chance against the Dos Piranos gang? Probably not, honestly. And we're currently stuck where we are, because if you remember... They said there was a bridge up ahead guarded by 2 cannons, and that's true. There's actually a giant, like, anti-tank gun preventing us from going further. So we need to be strong enough to fight that boss. And we might be, now that we have Dong Bang. Probably piercing shells. We'll want to buy some piercing shells. Humph gained a level. Actually, we could probably buy some blast shells for the Dos Piranos gang. By like 5 and 5. Fill her up, please. If you refill the armor and ammo for all your vehicles, 67 gold. I guess that's the one thing, is it's not quite an inn because the price will be variable. So I get that. That's like a wizardry inn, right? They charge you for each health point you're missing. Can the new car mount a cannon? It can't. That's the one problem with the buggy. This really just keeps Humph off the street. Just, it's armor, basically. Maybe the half-track can hold a cannon? I don't think the half-track can hold a cannon either, actually. Actually, what engine do you have in that thing? The one upside to it having no cannon slot is it can actually hold a lot of fucking armor, which doesn't make sense because it's buggy, it's open top, but... It is a Beetle TI, which is almost as good as a Chonov, but not as good as a Chonov. I can't even afford a Chonov, it turns out. Oh shit, we're just cruising for drill worms then. Well, yes and no. We've claimed the drill worm bounty once, so we're good for next time. Oh, let's not do that. Let's just... Those guys are not quite worth my time. Now, drill worms I'll fight. Oh, the Gatling gun hits an entire group. Perfect. I think I can do that like 10 times. Because I have 200 XP to level up on Maidu. He's fine. There's another level for Humph. Combat 2, Driver 3, but he's Repair 10. Actually, maybe there's one last town before the anti-tank cannons. I don't think so. Hello? It's a fenced-in town. A pickaxe bird. And that's not a beak. It looks like it just has a pickaxe for a head. Check what kind of beach battles we have. Pickaxe birds. Alright. Not enough to hurt a lot, but it does go through the armor tiles. Oh, no, fuck that. See ya. Alright. We're just looking for a town. I don't think we're gonna get it. Oops. Back at the swamp. Really? Smoke flowers and enormous ants. Just imagine that. You're like, oh, an enormous ant. I guess that would be a low-level enemy. And then you're like, that's a jerry can. That monkey is a flamethrower. This game's off the fucking rails, apparently. Let's see what our map has to say. So yeah, it looks like there's the swamp, and then northeast to get us over to those anti-tank cannons, which we don't want to do. A trader killer. Luckily, I'm not a trader. Yeah, even though we have that second party member now, Dr. Raflee is just still really dangerous. Bosses on foot are super dangerous. And unfortunately, a couple of them you do have to fight on foot. I want to say almost half, if not half of them, you have to fight without your tank. Well, well, well. Yeah, it's going to cost... Well, it's not going to cost too much money because we can just go home and force our dad to do it for free, but... we can try. We just dicked off. Well, that's free money from these. Huh. He just hid. Interesting. Did I aim at the wrong fucking thing there? I did. I mean, they don't do a lot. You can see I'm taking like 10 damage, but I have 400 HP on my tank. It's a shame that I can't change... No, I can change the action style mid-combat. That's handy. You learn something new every day. Dos Piranhas is underwater. We can just heal then. I don't need to, though. He rose from the water. Wish I had that piercing shell right now. I mean, we can run. We can just run for our life. If we kill him, actually, we'll level up. So we'll lose the weekly target. Oops. Only 15 damage, that's not too bad. And he's just weak enough that auxiliary cannons damage him. So it's just a matter of not dying of boredom. Basically, if we manage to crit with the cannon... Well, oh shit, I only have 3 shells left. I forgot about how few shells the 55mm can hold. That's why you'd want to have the spare shells, just weighing down the cargo. Because once we're down to just machine guns, we win. I don't think double machine guns would have killed him. I do gained a level. There goes the weekly target. Driver level 16, though, and a level for Humph. Maybe 2 levels for Humph. Alright, time for some more money. Oh, hello, it's the one-hit wonder. Why, they're just... Shh, you're playing MTV music. It's not a gun at all. I don't even know why I drove home. I could have used the dog system. Hello. That campaign's over. Now it's the Trader Killer. $90 a head. I'm here to collect my bounty, though, on the Dos Piranhas gang. 3,000 gold. Yes. People are going to start talking about me. Hey, are you 100? You know that guy Maidu? I heard Maidu's 100 who took out the Salmonella clan. I've done more than that, homie. I haven't killed that one, though. Don't look at this poster. That's something wrong with that poster. Look at this poster, though. Wow, what the... Whoa! Yeah, I really don't want to fight Dr. Afflesia with just the 2 of us. Party caps out at 3, by the way. Kind of want the 3rd person before we do any on-foot bosses. Have we spoken before? You know that mansion out behind the tank parts shop? The young man who lives there was saying that he's looking for 100 to team up with. Old news. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all that money to buy piercing shells. And then we'll shoot piercing shells at the anti-tank cannons. And then Humph will repair us. Where's the shell merchant? It's the one over here. Because I did not know about the shells for the longest time. I was like, I don't see the point of these, but once I used a piercing shell and it just went right through a boss's defense, and I was like, what am I doing with my life? Speaking of what I've been doing with my life, where the fuck is the shell merchant? There he is. Piercing shells. Buzz, buzz. Oh, that's what it is. So I can hold 8 auxiliary shells. So basically we have to get the cannon in 8 shots. Well, his main cannon will work too, but... And then, do you have spare shells, blasts, and you're sold out of hypnogas and poison? Alright, okay. Let's refill everything. $61 gold, deal. Come back soon. How are we doing for time? I think we have enough time to defeat those anti-tank cannons, and that opens up most, if not the entire map, I think. No, I think there's a couple dungeons we have to do to get to other areas of the map, but we'll unlock a pretty nice chunk of the map if we get those cannons out of the way. So let's drive in a circle for a bit while I think what I'm doing. I'm looking for the memory center. Your record's been saved. I do want to continue playing. Alright, yeah. We've reloaded. Right? We reloaded. Perfect. Full armor, full ammo. Actually, let's look for a trader killer first, just to get the, Hey, Matt. Let's kill a trader killer just to stay on top of our weekly targets. There's one. So yeah, the Gatling gun is a little bit stronger than a 9mm machine gun, and it hits the whole screen. Well, sorry, it hit a whole group of enemies, which is handy, because you'll get swarmed by like 5 things of the same type. There. We just gotta loop around. There's a road right here. Perfect. Whoa! So this'll hurt if we drive through it, but there's not really a pattern to it, I think. Here we go. Oh, it's right. I think we have to fight both, so we can kill one and retreat to reload our shells. Shoot that piercing shell at it, please. If we're lucky, it'll shatter its armor and do a lot of extra damage, if I'm remembering. Holy shit, do you carry shells? No, there's no way you carry shells. You might carry shells. 39 damage. The piercing shell is fired. 19 damage, not a big hit. But it didn't reflect the Gatling gun. Caliber's high enough. The piercing shell can crit. That's when we're in Juicy Town. It's not working yet. Or no, maybe I'm misremembering it. Maybe it pierces and breaks parts, so it would break the machine gun. Maybe that's what it does. There's some strategy they never explain. Unfortunately, it just just the auxiliary gun is fucking shredding me. We're half dead, which is pretty good considering we're taking 40 damage a turn at this level. And we're only half dead. We'd be fucking skeletons right now if we were on foot. I need a big hit here. Piercing shell, don't let me down. I still do have my main cannons, which... Maybe the main cannon's stronger than a piercing shell right now. I might be all jumbled up here. Oh fuck, I used the auxiliary gun there. Shit. So main cannon, and then I need you to use a repair kit, which would just fix it. Shit. The 40 packs on the other tank. Well, we're gonna be taking some pretty serious damage on us then. We can get it repaired back in Leo Rad. Yeah, the piercing shell's definitely stronger, that's bad. Maybe the half-track could shoot a shell then. But remember, the tank can't die per se, it'll just start to damage its parts. So as long as the main cannon doesn't get shattered, they can just keep shooting the chassis. We have some damage-related problems. Alright, so the tank's out of armor now. Let's start taking part damage. Unfortunately, the big cannon shoots twice. Maybe if it was a cannon you could drive around in circles or something, but oh well. Alright, that broke the computer, which that might break the dog system. But no, as long as Hump survives, he can repair the part to get us home. There we go. We got 1,000 experience points. There's a level for my due. Couple levels for my due. Alright, so let's fucking get back to town and fix up the tank before we fight the other cannon. If I was better prepared, I'm sure we could have fought both at once, but... Oh, thank God it's intact. Alright, go to Leo Rad for a quick repair. Buzz's C unit is heavily damaged, so it can't move. We'll tow it. Dad. Request repairs? Ask for instruction. Oops. Look at you ordering me to give you lessons. Who gets the lecture? Me? What am I going to do with you? Fine, I'll show you the ropes. To begin with, the art of the repairman is, you see. Maidu learned about repairing. Repair level went up by 1. Well, anyone else want to stretch their brains a bit? Sure. Well, we got a free repair there. Riding around in that thing with your nose in the air. Fine, fine, let me look at it. The Buzz's HAL 900 is busted all to hell. 200 gold, no. I'll fix it for you this time, but you owe me. There, all set, ungrateful wretch. Thanks, idiot. I swear the piercing shells were better last time I fought that thing. Oh well. Oh, it's getting near the end, David. Maybe the blast shells break the parts. Can't even load one special shell on that vehicle. Let's go 4 and 4 if I'm right. So yeah, the problem is the special shells cost more than the main cannon shells, but they tend to do different things. I want to say piercing goes through protectors, but maybe the big cannons don't have protectors, so the blast shell would break the parts. Maybe. Apparently I'm forgetting what they all do. Whoops. I have no armor plating, so... $128 for all the shells and all the armor plates on the Buzz is pretty good. So it's not quite 1-to-1. Back to the big cannon. Let's try blast. I think if I'm right, we use the blast to strip the parts, and then if an enemy tries to use a gun that's broken, they'll skip their turn. So if we can break the machine gun, he basically won't do anything. Actually, if we break the machine gun, he might start using the main cannon, but... Thanks, losers. 56 experience points. Let's keep going. It's a pretty nice looking fight, but we're mostly just here to deal with the big cannon and call it a night. Those trader killers are good shots. Dodged most of them. I don't think there's a pattern. I think it's just pure luck. Alright, get the blast shell. See if we can shred some parts off. Like I said, if we break those machine guns, we pretty much have it in the bag. Or at least even just one machine gun, so he loses his double turn. Or maybe it's a piercing shell and it's just a very low chance. I swore one of the times I fought the big cannon, I managed to break his parts. Maybe it's just another town, like maybe Leo Rad sells this shell and I didn't notice. There it is, an intense shock. We broke something. Broke the other machine gun. Beautiful. So was the piercing shell all along, just a very low chance, which never went off on our first cannon. That's good, we just halved his damage. Actually, he might not be able to use the larger cannon when we're this close. Might be a free fight if we break the other gun. Last shell, though. Oh well. This one's already going to be quite a bit easier. Let's actually switch it to the speedy one. Go message speed 1. Apparently that lets me read the level ups out loud. Oh, Buzz is out of armor. He might lose some parts here. Oh, looks like he fixed his machine gun. Attacked twice. Buzz took 72. Jesus Christ. Gatling gun's about to break. Oh, it broke! I will do my part. Bang! Bounced off to no one's surprise. Can I use anything to help? Throw the fucking grenade at it, I guess. Or just get killed by a machine gun meant to kill tanks. It's up to you now, my dude. That's not good. That was close. You were victorious. 1,000 experience points, 1 piece of gold. Maidu gained a level, strength 2, intelligence 2, vitality 3, agility 4, HP 35, combat's now 8, driver's now 19. Old enough to drink. We gotta tow your tank home. The dong bang. We've done it. Is there a... Let's try to just get to the next town. I think that's a trader's village there. But we did what I wanted, which was to get past that guy. You know what? No, we need a real town here. Oh, look at you, an 85mm mobile artillery. I'll just be on my way. This could be kind of bad, because I'm out of armor tiles myself. So if they break my engine, and my fucking mechanic's unconscious, we're trapped out here. Actually, you might be able to use... Oh boy, you might be able to use the dog system. Where's the fucking tank? They're starting to have to tank the village, and there's the village. Oh, don't mind me, fellas. You just have fun at your mobile artillery convention. Let me in. The town of Audrey. Alright, well, fuck that. We gotta get back to Leo Rad and revive you. And I suppose we can just call it a night in Leo Rad. And then we'll be back in Audrey to explore that. It's multiple towns, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's one here and there's one here. So the buildings are... The services are split up between the buildings. Because they're in, like, the ruins of an old town as opposed to just a village they built after the apocalypse. Which means more tank parts, and you might get the third-party member in Audrey, I can't remember. But not a good, sorry, not a bad. It was good. Not a bad first showing for Metal Max Returns, but our progress will really start to stall out now as we get to some of the fuck you bosses. You say you've killed 3 trader killers? Sorry, but that's over. Now it's pickaxe birds, 40 gold. Alright. What's the max party size? 3. So there's one more person. And they're the best at fighting outside the tank. So my dude's the best at in the tank. And Humph he's good at fixing tanks, and he's kind of okay on foot, and he's kind of okay in the tank. And then the third character is okay in the tank, but they're also really good on foot as well. Which is good, because some bosses we have to fight on foot, so they're useful. This corpse is still alive. Sorry. It's Humph. But yeah, thanks for coming out to watch, and we'll be back next time with more Metal Max. He'll return, I suppose you could say. We'll try to find some more tanks. Huh. Oh, shit. Didn't work the first time. There we go. There you go. I'll see you next time.